What's going on, guys? It's Dude Crypto with a new video for you on the channel. And today we're going to be talking about a new auto staking and auto compounding token that's going to be launching on May 4th called Royalty Finance. Before I jump into the token, and there's a lot of things I like about it, but before I do, just know that everything I share is not financial advice. You have to go out and do your own research, go do, look into the team, look into the contract, look into the audit. In this case, they got a CertiK audit, which is great. Do your own due diligence and make sure everything is right for you before you invest. If you're new to the channel, hit like and hit subscribe so that I'll pop up in your feed and you'll be able to see new reviews and new strategies, so that you can do crypto better. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about sharing ideas and strategies and tokens that hopefully we can get into and do well with. So let's jump right into Royalty Finance. I really like this token for a few reasons. The team, they have a great team. I really like two of the leads and the dev, like the actual Solidity dev. So I've been trading with Kay and Chief, who are the two leads of the project. Kay owns the Futures Lounge. He's very reputable. He does AMAs there all the time. Treats his community very well. He's got a lot to lose, in this program if it doesn't go well, right? So not putting pressure on the guy because I love him. He's like an amazing teddy bear type guy. Takes care of his community and wants to see them grow and succeed. And then Chief, I've been in private groups with him as well, in trading buddies with him, sharing plays, sharing ideas, sharing good tokens that are coming down the pike. So both of these guys are great. They're reputable. Kay is doxing for a CertiK audit, which I'll get into in just a second. But yeah, they're getting a CertiK audit on this right away. CertiK projects typically do pretty well. So, that's a good sign. Let's check out their website. Let's go look at Royalty Finance and let's go see how it looks. All right, let's jump into it. So Royalty Finance, the king of all staking protocols, providing trust and sustainability. And then they have some links to Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, and Benzinga articles. It's good that they're going out and they're not doing the typical marketing. They're going a little bit above and beyond. So I like to see that. Royalty Finance is an auto staking and auto compounding decentralized protocol providing investors with an annual yield of 160,198%. Our forefront is to maintain a sustainable rewards model whilst also providing investors with trust. Utilities will further build the Royal ecosystem and provide inherent value. So one thing that might jump out on you is that this percentage is not one of the crazy high APYs. And I actually like that a lot because, when talking to the team about why they're doing that, it's all about sustainability. They want to be in this for the long run. They want to be, here to stay, and they want to be providing value and hopefully providing gains for their investors for the long term. And when they looked at some of the larger APY tokens, they weren't lasting, they weren't being sustainable. Another thing to mention about this token that's not on the page yet, but we'll get to it in a little bit, but they do have a very high hard cap that they're going to be launching. So it's a 3,000 BNB hard cap, and the max contribution is 15 BNB per person. So this brings me back to Safuu days, right? So Safuu did even a higher max contribution. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 6,000 or 7,000. It was very high, and they had a 25 BNB hard cap. So, they're going for that same model. They're going to build massive liquidity into the pool so that they're going to be able to, have good rewards and have a good stable chart that and hopefully build a long-term sustainability of the token. So here we go, a little bit about what they have to offer. So that every 15 minutes, you're going to be getting the reflections back into your wallet, the auto staking, auto compounding rewards. They talk about that they're going to have the big liquidity, like I already said, because they're raising so much on the front end, they're going to have a big liquidity. And then also manual burns conducted to ensure price stability. Now let's get into the tokenomics as far as the taxes go. So what I like about it is it's not crazy taxes, right? So buy tax is 14%. You're going to get 5% towards the longevity reserve, 4% for promotion and development. We'll get into that in a minute because they do have some ideas of things that they're going to be bringing out in the future. And then 5% towards liquidity growth. And as far as the sell tax goes, that is 7 plus 6 is 11, 18%, 5% longevity reserve, 7% going towards promotion and development, and then 6% for liquidity growth. So liquidity. So 14 and 18, it's not the lowest token, but if you're going to have an APY, high APY token, auto compounding, auto staking, you are going to need a decent tax. So now a quick look at their roadmap. Some big things here are that their CertiK and KYC is in submission. That's already going on right now. K is doing the KYC through CertiK. So that's like bullish. They got YouTube marketing. It's happening literally right now in front of your eyes. Community outreach or interaction and competitions. They do have a competition on their Twitter that I'll show you in just a second. They have the dApp being developed. So this is something that they're going to have the dApp right out the gate. So that's a good thing. That's something that you want to see. 30 plus AMAs. Actually, they are constantly doing AMAs. I think I see one in their group that they're doing one with Phoenix Holdings in a short bit. I saw one yesterday in another group, and they're just constantly, promoting that they're doing these AMAs, and they're going and getting themselves in front of all these different groups. They're also going to other country or other regions like Asia and, South America. So it's really cool that they're trying to make this a global brand and a global opportunity for people. So on the phase 2 launch, they got some good things here. 5-year liquidity lock. So they're, it's going to be locked for quite a while. Coin Market and CoinGecko, of course, more YouTube videos, banner advertisements. When I'm talking with the team, they're planning on spending a boatload of money. They're going to obviously be generating a lot of revenue from the hard cap from the pre-sale, and they are going to be spending a good portion of that on marketing, right? So you do want to get in projects that are, that have money, right? And this project will have money because there's a lot going into it. So that is a good sign. You do want to see teams that are able to invest in the marketing of their project and their token. So phase 3 and beyond, they do have some longer term projects that they're working on. One being a launchpad release, right? So they want to do a launchpad. They've been investors in the space for a long time, and they see some holes that they want to fill. So I was listening to them on an AMA yesterday, and this is something that's out there. It's a little further down the roadmap, but it's something they're going to be working on. Also, top 10 CEX listings. I know that Chief has got some contacts with some various listings, so that could be a very bullish sign, right? Obviously, if you can get listed on a large exchange, that's a big deal. The team, so the CEO is Kay. He's the guy who owns Future Lounge. The COO is Chief. If you go to any of the AMAs, you'll get to hear him. He's very articulate, very smart guy. I listen to him for a lot of investing advice because he knows what he's doing. Ryan runs AMAs in Future Lounge when they're talking to other tokens, so he's very well versed in the space as well. And then the dev is Monkey Shanti, so that is that's a very bullish sign. Monkey Shanti is respected, and his contracts are good, and they're clean. They don't have issues in their contracts. So very good signs, very good team, very well respected in the space and well trusted in the space. So I want to show you a really cool contest. These guys, they're doing different stuff, which I like. Royal Partners giveaway, the KCN Resort, one of the last 5-star resorts in Phuket, Thailand. So you get a 2-night gift voucher for this resort. You got to follow a couple things, like, comment, and retweet, and someone's going to win this prize. So that's pretty cool. I like that they're doing different things. They're giving out a nice big prize. So very, very cool to see from the team. So just a quick look at their Discord. They have, 6,000 and almost 7,000 members in their Discord. You do have to go through, a verification process. So it's not just, I don't believe it's botted. They have all the links that you need here, how to get whitelisted, legal, CertiK, showing various Twitter posts about them, that you can go in and you can see there's that gift voucher that we were talking about, or that Royal Partner giveaway that we were talking about. Then you go to a Royal TV, you'll see all the various YouTube videos that are going on for this. So, and then you can go in contests, and then they have proof where people can do the contest, and they have to then, submit their proof, where that's what people are doing. So, they have an active channel. It's good to see they have all these different international channels as well: Chinese, Thai, Vietnamese, all good stuff. The thing that's going to be interesting to see for this project is that it's a large hard cap, and the market's been interesting lately. Although there's some hard caps that have filled, like just the other day, there's a fair launch that was on Presale. And it's actually happening today, that I think raised 5,500 BNB, or 45 or 5,500 BNB. So, there are all sorts of projects out there that are sustaining large hard caps. So that's just, that's just the one thing I want to see that these guys can do. I do believe because of the contacts that they have and the people that they're, surround themselves, the bigger investors that they hang with, the groups that they're in, that they are going to be able to warrant a lot of buy pressure on this launch. We're going to get to see on May 4th. So definitely check it out. Oh, another cool thing to mention is that this is on Gempad. So Gempad, if you're not whitelisted, you can be in the diamond tier for Gempad. So if you have diamond tier tokens, you can then go ahead and automatically be whitelisted for it, which is a very cool thing. Gempad's picking up some steam. If you haven't seen it yet, you should check out the video either above or it'll be at the end of this video. I'll link to it directly. Yeah, so that's my overall view. I really like the team. I really like that I know these guys for a year plus. I trust them. I would trust them with, my wallet, honestly. That's how much I trust them. I trust the dev as far as like Monkey Shanti. He's done very good projects, been behind very good projects, and he's been reputable. So those are all good signs. I'm excited to see this thing. The trend for these auto compounding, auto staking has slowed down a little bit, but I think that there's room for another big one, right? So there definitely is room for another big one. You still have Safuu, which is at like $200 million market cap for a long time, right? What a beast that token is, right? And that team did it right. They built a large liquidity in the beginning. They had a high hard cap, and they were able to just continue to sustain. So, I'm hoping to see the same thing from these guys. So thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Again, hit like and hit subscribe, and I'll see you in an upcoming video.